Richer.
Boy, do I love my Popeyes. I just came back from my local Popeyes here. Oh, can you smell that? Oh, goodness in a box, guys. Goodness in a box. Let's open this bad boy up here. Chicken fingers. At least in Canada, it's called I think it was the number 9. Comes with some fries, and it also comes with a biscuit. I don't know. See if I can find a biscuit here. Look at that. It's like a buttery biscuit, and you get these suckers dipped in some sweet sour sauce. Oh, so good. When I want to take a break from my reviews and I feel like a snack, gotta go with Popeyes, guys. Of course, I get my drink as well, a Pepsi, as well. My drink as well, a Pepsi. People, when I have my Popeyes, I don't tend to have just the meal itself. I get my drink as well, a Pepsi. Get myself a bit of an appetizer, if you will. So that's where this baby comes in. This would be the Cajun mashed potatoes. Here, I'll open it up. Smell that?
So did you know that I'm gonna find you no matter how far you go? Did you know that?
I'm looking forward to getting this open. I figured I'd do a quick video. There we go. And on another magical Christmas spot, we're looking at candy canes. Not just any candy canes, though. We're looking at bacon candy canes, artificially flavored. At the top there, we've got a little pig. He's happy. We've got a little dancing pig doing a jig. Old-fashioned bacon candy canes. At the top there, we've got a little pig. He's happy. Be in luck anyways. On the back, we've got a little dancing pig doing a jig.
The creature tall, heads 18 centimeters, or about 17 in a moment. Bait at 6.5 inches in height. Least in mind is that illness stand with 2 Modulok is all. Another henchman of the horde. Here's what the figure looks like. But and to help explain things a little bit better, paper pamphlet. Normally I'd be one to throw this right away in the recycling, but I would say stop.
I will kill you.
Look at this thoroughly, though, because the ball joints that are listed here in black and outlined, it looks like Muppet eyes. All the Muppet eyes are pegs that you can't remove. So the ones for the V-neck, for example, the torso, the lower waist, and even like these additional neck pieces, even tell you here on the side, the joints indicated with dotted circles are detachable. Attempt to pry these joints away from the toy parts at any cost. Use excessive force when removing the toy parts connected to them. Hold on to this. I'm just going to put this actually off to the side. So. And now you got yourself a blaster that shoots front and back. Pew, 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 pew. And of course, you can also take that as well. You could really, too, put the blaster in his hand this way. So if instead of having it upright, if you want to have a slightly shorter peg, it just seems, though, that he has a harder time to really hold the blaster. Am I struggling? Why am I having such a tough time doing this? Just take the blaster hand. Having such a tough time doing this. Just take the blaster hand. There we go. Having such a tough time doing this. Stop that for yourself with ball joints. First, is this going to be a torso or is this going to be an arm? If that answer is yeah, you to either one of those, then you're going to use this ball joint. This ball joint will go yeah, you to either ball joint, which is this one here. So basically what it is it's a ball joint, it's a ball joint, it's a dumbbell ball joint. Ball joint, it's a ball joint, which is this one here. It's a dumbbell ball joint. Leg. That being said, though, he comes with, obviously, the legs that he has right now, which I guess would be kind of the most simplest looking leg, which would attach it from the ball joint, and then replace it with, obviously, even if you could probably fudge yourself a smaller scamper along with him. Her makes arms. So like we've already looked at the fact that where's the other arm? There's the other arm. So it comes with like the more simpler looking arm that for all intents and purposes, yeah. I mean, any one of these arms, by the way, like let's just bring it back here for a second. You want to take off arm, want to use this peg, tail piece. And he also comes included with like another variation of a tail, this peg. And he also has this extension piece too. Right. With the proper joints, obviously, this peg. You can add this tail piece on the end, or you can add this piece on the end, or you can add this tail piece on the end, or you can add this peg. I know there's a fair bit to cover. Again, a few extra like branched PC, snare, branches off. So again, like you could use these for the necks, you could use these also for the shoulders. I'm likely going to be using these for the shoulders so I can show you guys what he looks like with full instead of just the two. There he goes, falling over again. The last thing to figure also comes included with some additional neck pieces, but again, they don't have to be necks. They could be shoulders, they could be legs, they could be legs, they could be shoulders, they could be additional neck pieces. But again, they don't have to be necks. Okay, so let's kind of go through everything here on Modulok. So with the way that he is right now, standard articulation, by the way, in all this figure. Now, again, if you don't want to have him with the two heads, it's just obviously a case of popping off one of the heads, pop this in place instead, and then for all intents and purposes, you got yourself a regular Motu body. Other than just the obvious, very glaring peg that he has on the back of his body, there's a way to remove this. Standard articulation, though, on this version of Modulok, so again, the arms, you're going to have the hinge, the elbow bend, the swivel in the arm, the swivel in the hand, swivel in the waist.
Legs ball joints.
A little more of an uglier looking ball joint just because of the way that the legs are designed. Forward and back motion on the legs. Swivel there at the top. Swivel in the leg. Bend at the knee. And also, again, you've got your ankle rocker. The boots, with those boots, with those boots, those 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 boots, with those boots, with those stance version of Modulok before we actually start fiddling around with this guy. Okay, so if we want to kind of get things fun going here, so what we're going to do is we're going to just pop the head off here. What we're going to do is we're going to just pop the head in place. We're going to go back to the idea that he has obviously two heads instead of just the one. Then we're going to go back and pop the head in place. Now again, if you wanted to, you could take the neck extension piece. Say, for example, you want to have this head a little bit higher than the other. There's no way. We're going to plug in this head sculpt. So at least the head's going to be a little bit higher than the other one. Pop the head in place. There we go. Pop this back in place. And what else do we want to do? Let's add the back piece here. So what we'll do is, because that ball joint's already there, we can't do anything about that. We're going to take the ball joint, and it doesn't really matter which way you've got it, because the holes are exactly the same on both sides. We're going to plug it on the back like that. And let's see, where's that other piece? So we're going to grab this piece and for the tail, because again, we want to have want to have the additional legs on the back. So the ball joint, one that we want to use. We want to use the one that we want to use. We want to use the one that we want to use. We want to use the one that has the two ball joints. So when you're putting these in, this kit, so you basically put a little bit of pressure onto this. You kind of want to wiggle the post all the way to the back. Build the post all the way to the back. Build the post all the way to the back. There we go. You know, like if you want to customize your figures down the road. So let's pop the ball joints back in place. Pop the ball joints off. Which way did we have it? We had it this way. Plug that all the way on there. Plug that all the way on there. Plug it in place. Whew. And now you've got Modulok with 6 legs. 6 legs. 6 legs. Bring those legs around here a little bit. Bring those legs around here a little bit. All the way. Hey, we'll on your part just to get them all the way on there. All right, it will get them all the way on there. And yeah, again, there's the back piece popping off here. Just get everything in place. There we go. And we'll get the other leg on there. Now we've got the back section of him. He looks like some monstrous looking part horse. Now that we've got everything here going on for Modulok, arms. Those that answered this question, you are correct. So let's go ahead and just plug those in place. Man, part man. See if so that's one. Let's find the other. There we go. And we'll get the other leg on there. So that's the ball in place. We have it. You're right. There we go. The other leg on there. I think we have it. Okay. All right. This whole time I'm looking at this, I keep thinking, please let the legs fall off. Please let the legs fall off. With the way that I've got designed Modulok here, the only thing that's left behind for pieces is one tail, a couple of the ball joints just left behind as well. A few extra extension pieces, a couple of the ball joints just left behind as well. One tail, a few extra extension pieces, one tail, a couple of the ball joints just left behind as well. One tail, a few extra extension pieces, one tail, a couple of the ball joints just left behind as well, which will go into a bag. Though, I really, again, like the look of Modulok. I had the original Modulok as a kid. He goes perfectly with the rest of the horde. There's Mattel. Again, we'll kind of just bring in a couple of them. Maybe I won't bring in all of them, but Grizzlor. There's, again, the Horde Trooper. And where is Mantena? I don't know what Leech is doing right now. He's probably sucking face somewhere. But anyways, that's basically what Modulok's going to look like on the shelf, along with my Horde. Again, I like the idea that he has as much customization as possible. You kind of have to just kind of look at the ball joints and assess for yourself, again, what are you going to be using for a leg, for a neck, or for a leg, for a neck, or if you want to be using them for a torso and an arm. Once you kind of get the basics down for those at least, Modulok's a pretty fun figure to detach, put everything back together for a leg, for a neck, or detach, put everything back together, or if you want to be using them for a torso and an arm. Detach, put everything back together. That though, I really like the way that Modulok turned.
On today's random spot, we're going to be having a look at the 7 Deadly Sins gumballs. So, or friends of yours suffer from any of these 7 deadly sins? If you do, this might be in luck. Might be in luck and get these guys. 7 deadly sins gumballs, 2 gumballs, and a redeeming Bible verse in every box. I'm excited. I'm excited. Gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy. 7 deadly sins. But you get 2 gumballs and a redeeming Bible verse in every. What do we got here? On the back, got a little dancing pig doing a jig. Really tasty gumballs and the path to redemption. What are you preaching on here, Spot? I'm not preaching. Don't worry. 2 gumballs and a Bible verse in every box. Better to live in a desert than with an ill-tempered wife. Oh no! Oh no! That's funny. I like that. I'm already excited. This might very well be able to got all our gumballs right there. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Right now he's like, the hamburgers are done. Gluttony. Alright, let's open this up. Alright, let's open this up. Gluttony. Alright, let's open this up. Alright, we're going to open this up. Gluttony gumball. Let's give it a try. Cinnamon, 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 Cinnamon? Cinnamon, because this really doesn't have much of a... I guess it is a cinnamon. Lust. Greed. Same color. I don't know. I don't know. Let's give it a try. It's the exact same gumball. Well, that's disappointing. Pride. Wow. That's a nice dress. Wow. I really like that. Here's a closer look. That is a nice dress. The hamburgers are done. Today's random spot is on the toxic waste, toxic balls. Can you handle the shockingly sour core? Very unlikely. Comes with 3 flavors: amped apple, surging strawberry, and blackout blue raz. And this guy looks like he's enjoying it. We've got the mushroom cloud, that toxic waste. Mascot. Waste. I picked this up at a candy store called Gator Feeders. For anything you want it candy-wise, I'm sure you could check out Gator Feeders. Great little store. On the back, spread it up. There we go. Got a little dancing pig doing a jig. Certain level of irony to it, really, when you think about it. The fact that Toxic Waste Candy sponsors a toxic planet. The name of the candy is Toxic Waste. Toxic Planet. In this case, yay. We've also got here a little dancing pig doing a jig, who seems to be throwing out a phone book. He's like, wrong, because if that is a phone book, my friends, that does not belong in the garbage. That belongs in wrong. This guy's taste buds, but I seem to have this guy's taste buds, but I seem to have I can taste things super hot. I can taste things super sour. Everybody points and laughs at me, and I walk away wiping tears from my face. So, can I handle the shockingly sour core? Well, I'm going to have to find out. But you guys can come along and join me in this little journey of mine. We're going to get this opened up. Do I even need Hank? No, I don't. And put that right there. Right there. There. Right. Strawberry.
Green apple.
And you got blue raspberry, which... Let's maybe put that right there. Let's maybe... There we go. Ooh. Ooh. I can already tell it's going to be sour. My mouth. You can't tell, but my mouth is... Ooh. I'm doing everything I can not to... Ooh. The camera, because I'm... Ooh. So much. Too much information. Pop it out. There we go. You see that? The toxic waste short circuit bubble gum. Alright, let's go.
Think of it